Hello, this is Draco Artisan, and welcome back to Satisfactory. This is our episode 6 Let's Play. On this episode, we're really going to focus down on the steel production. It'll be one of the main items that we need for unlocking more of the stuff as we go along. But before we get into that, why don't we go ahead and unlock some things? Let's see. I think it's only the MAM stuff today. So let's see, can I grab all that? I cannot. So I think we need all the screws. Notice I did find some purple slugs, so we'll be able to finish off our slug one. That's awesome. Let's see here. Some quick wire here. I don't think we need that. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and knock some of these out. And let's work our way down the list. No hard drives, alien organs, need steel, do any of those. We have enough for that, so let's go ahead and do this. Stun rebar. Go ahead and do the deuterium electronics. Go ahead and do the zip line. Getting close to the smart splitters. I need 300 more of those. Alright, doesn't look like I can get anything else. Let's go ahead and unlock fabric. Doesn't look like we can get any of that because stators, that, parachute, no. Alright, nutrients, can't do that, steel pipes. Let's do that. That finishes off our power slugs. The oscillators. Got a rebar. See, can't do that one yet. Do that yet. Look at there. There's our radar technology. So that's the one we really want to get to. It's the one I've been pushing to get to, because this is going to unlock all the nodes and stuff, and then we can decide where we're going to build things. So I want to get to here. Can't get to there. Like to get there so we can start like hunting down the hard drives. Let's see, sulfur. Can get there. Can get there. Can get there yet. And we need hard drives for those. Alright. Let's just double check on our... Well, first let's dump off what we don't need. So we don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Put that back in. Did I need quick wire for something else? Hold on. Hey, looky there. Let's go ahead and unlock the Mark II file pulls. And let's go ahead and unlock the AI
New
limiters.
building unlocked.
So close to the smart splitters. What do we need? Speed connectors, plastics. Alright. Awesome. Got a whole bunch of silica. We probably what do with that? Think we have anything in there? And we can't really do anything in there because this is what we need. We can go ahead and dump some stuff in though. And then let's go ahead and dump some rotors in. Then grab the concrete and dump that in. Let's do the power shard. All we can do is 22 of the fabric. That's not enough. And it's mycelia. 2 AI limiters. Yep, this episode we're really gonna buckle down and get on our steel. So let me just finish clearing out some inventory. Be right back. So we can go show you the coal what we were working on last time. So hold on, we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I went ahead and got what supplies we did have. Went ahead and dropped them off into our advancement area here. And then see I think I'm stocked and ready to go. Hopefully we have enough for what we've got to get done. First of all, let's go ahead and go back here and then check out the coal power. I spent a little time and cleaned it up. I was really having issues with, you know, how the pipes were laying out and all of that. That was really bugging me, so I really went and I cleaned it up a little bit. I straightened up all the water extractors and made it a little sleeker. Cleaned up the belts. I did all that. So I just want to show you what I've done between the last episode and this episode. So, yep, why don't you sit back and let's do a fast travel. Alright, how was that for a quick travel? As you can see, if you remember from the last episode, we had like 4 of these and they were kind of in an L here and an L here. I put them all along the bottom and then put some foundations down and then piped them. And I've pushed this back a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and go on down there. I think the beasties up here may have respawned by now. And again, maybe not. But I mean, just looking at this from afar, this is definitely a lot better and cleaner looking. I closed in the sides where the pipes went in, as you can see, making it for a little cleaner. Put down some solid foundations. I'm going to turn those into piers when we get those unlocked we get the smart splitters and start getting some coupons. Let's just start over where the coal plants come in. The first thing you can notice is I've raised the belts up. I've stacked on top of each other, all 4 belts, and then opened this up. I did kind of an L shape, so and moved the power poles up. So we now cleaned up the bottom here. Really, that's the biggest change over here. I left this open here. But I think as soon as we unlock this with the Noblest, we'll just, you know, bring it in probably on the top there, and then just pipe that around. Because I've left it where we can just connect it, and then it's ready to roll. So let's go ahead and go this way. And this is probably the easiest thing to see. As you can see, I've cleaned up all the pipes. I've left a little corridor down here so the pipes, when they go up in the machines, is a little more pleasing with the eye. So, but all I've done is I've split it out and then connected, you know, 2 water extractors and then brought it up, and then connected another 2 water extractors here and then brought it up and then went through. But I think this is by far a very much cleaner look, and I'm a little more pleased with this versus what we had before. It was just really bothering me that we couldn't get that a little cleaner. And then we had, if you remember, we had the pipes and they kind of came in all the way up here, and then they kind of jetted up and then they went in, and it was kind of just awful. So, and I'll clean up all these ramps, but this is that top belt that comes in. I've already connected it, and as you can see, we are running all the coal in, and these are the last 4 that are not running that feed into this belt. So, and as you can see, all the other ones are running. So I very much like this setup better. And you'll see I started putting in a top floor, and I'll show you what I'm planning on doing there. This is just kind of some stuff we had left over, concrete and some plates and those types of things. But yep, all the plants are running. So let's go up top. So there's 8 on one side and 8 on the other side. Figure that out from the last one. That's how much the coal. And then right now I only have the Mark 1 pipes. So as you can see, I went ahead and I clipped these through the floor so the stacks will shoot up. And I'm thinking about when we unlock Mark 2 miners and those types of things, we'll have more coal, and then Mark 2 pipe. We'll be able to expand this and put more factories up here, or more power plants up here. So they'll go from here to here, I hope, and then from over there to here. And then that way we can put on another floor and enclose it, and then the pipes will kind of be stacked. So, but yeah, this is my thought on, you know, producing on the floor. So tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. But I'm a little more pleased with this layout right now. So yeah. All right. So time for another little fast travel, and we'll take you over where I'm thinking about setting up some steel. It has a pure node of coal, and it has a couple of normal nodes of iron. So that should set us up pretty good for some steel, some starter steel. So just to get our pipes and beams, and then our reinforced beams. So let's fast travel over there. All right. So here is the pure node of coal, and I've already kind of stepped down there just to make sure that it was a pure node. So this is a pure node of coal, and here we go. And the iron that I was looking at, I think there's a few iron nodes right around here, and 2 of them are over here, and both of these, whoa, don't want to fall off there, are normal nodes. One right here, So there's a normal. And again, there's our coal. And I think over here is another normal. Yep. And then I think there's another normal or impure maybe. Maybe this is it. Yep, and that's an impure. So if we had to tap into this one, we could tap into this one, but it's only going to give us like 30 per minute. So that's not bad. And over here we have, hi, how you doing? An impure limestone. So for our encased beams, we can tap into this and then bring it over. And that'll do for now until we build up. So I think what I'm going to start doing is let's lay out our iron here and then put these two under one, and then I think one floor will do the pipes and one will do the beams, and we'll do it like we did the other one, so our foundries will be on top, and then we'll work our way down, and I think it'll work better that way. And the reason that I do it is because, you know, when we go to transport these out or whatever, it'll be easier to tie it at ground level. I mean, we could do it upper level, and we could make it work, but for me sometimes it's easier just to, you know, start at the top and then work my way down and then pipe it in that way. So let's go ahead and do some, let's see, how low can we get that? Well, we'll see what the other foundations do. That's better. All right, and time for some zoop. And when we get our noblest, we'll take care of these rocks. Let's see. Make sure we're not hanging out over the edge or something. There. There. Awesome. Well, the grass is coming through, but just kind of want to know how you guys feel about, you know, how this is going and stuff. Is this what you guys expected from my Let's Plays? You know, I'm really wanting to get some feedback from everybody and just see, you know, what their thoughts are on, you know, is this helpful for some of you guys? Is this like, you know, do you want to see something else? I'm really kind of game to helping you guys if I can. For you guys just enjoying some of the antics that I do, and haven't really done too many antics, but still early in the game. So and then let's go ahead and let's go here and get our coal, and we're gonna have to tap into our power grid, and let's see, probably easiest way to do this, because I don't think the line's going to reach all the way over there, is to bring it up here and then across. So let's go ahead and go down here and lay down some foundations. And foundations. There. Can't wait till we unlock some stuff with the awesome sink, because get these places looking less like boxes and more like actual structures. So there. That's what I am waiting on. Production and miners. And oh, that'll be good. There we go. Let's get foundations all the way around it. So let's just go ahead and add some ramps. Here. And let's go ahead and belt this up. Afraid this isn't going to set level. It's going to kind of go down and then, but it's going to go the way we want it to. So let's take that off and let's put a foundation in here. And let's get the belt in there. Belt. Go. And there we go. It's a little crooked, but it'll work for now. All right. So, like we do every time, let's see what all we need and what we can produce. So let's start with the foundry. We know that these here are going to kick out 60. So it's 120. And that's 120 coal down there because that's a pure node. So let's look at our production. Let's look at our foundry. And that's iron alloy. We want the steel. So it's 45 and 45. So that means we can do about 2 foundries, one to feed. Well, let's just check. Let's see. So 120 divided by 45 is 2.6. So we can do about 2, and then we can have a third split between the 2. Yeah. And then so constructor, take it, and it's gonna make, oops, our steel beams need 60. Oops, could have just stayed in there. Pipes are gonna do 30. So we have 45, so 15 of one can go into another. So we could do 1 foundry for steel beams and 1 foundry for steel pipes. And then I think I need, then we need assembler, the encased. Great. Oh, do I not have the encased unlocked? It's not in here. There is a way to search the game. Paste. Beams? No. Hmm. Rotors. I may not have the encased beams unlocked yet. Alright, so let's do one foundry for steel beams and one foundry for steel pipes. We'll do that all the way at top. So we'll need 3 floors and then 2 floors of in between for our clear out all this. Alright. Yeah, and 2 floors for our I always forget the name of it and then I think of it later. For our belts and things. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that set up. And we'll do it similar to the other ones, and then like I said, when we unlock more of our stuff, we'll get these buildings looking a lot better. So let me go ahead and get that set up and then I'll bring you right back. Okay, change of plans. I was like, you know, I always do a lot of these verticals, but what if I did more of a horizontal build? So we're only gonna do 1 floor since we're only doing 1 foundry a piece, and then we're doing, you know, 1 constructor. So I was like, you know what, why don't we just, you know, do a big horizontal? So our logistics floor, and that's what I was trying to think of earlier with the pipe, with our belts and, you know, those types of things. Our logistics floor be down on this level here, and then we'll just move everything up. So we just need a small area for our logistics, and then we'll be able to move everything in. I went ahead and I started moving the coal pipe over, and I've got all of this set up. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna go ahead and put our let's put our foundries back here, and then maybe we just move it, I don't know, because we're just doing 2, right? So let's do 1 here, and let's put this one here, because I really don't think we can do, we could probably do 3, but the 1 would be slow. We could just set the production on it, our production rate. We can match what we're doing on the other, you know. So we'll set all these for steel ingots. Okay. So we'll have 3 steel ingots. That's 45 a piece, right? 45, 45, 45. And let's see. So 40. Oops. 45 times 3 is 135 and 120, so that's 15. So yeah, we'll just move one of these production rates down, so it won't be at 100%, and it may be enough to do. We can keep one as our steel pipes. We just need to decide which one is going to be our steel pipe, and then the other two will be our steel beams. So let's go ahead and should be able to. Oh, it's going to be a problem for me, isn't it? So let's go ahead and pipe it in here. And maybe this one here is our steel pipe, because it'll do 30. Right? And maybe we could actually have one of these to... We'd probably do two. And then one of them just moves at half speed. And then that will do my 45. So I could have two of these doing one at full and then one at half speed. So let's go ahead and do that. And so this one here, we need to do at 10, right? Oops, not 110. 10. So that goes down to 15 per minute, producing 10. So 15 and 30 is our 45. So out of here, it's coming 45 steel ingots. So let's put a splitter in here. Belt. Oops, belt. And I did it wrong, didn't I? And up there. 1, 2. In. There to there. Okay. So all this is now set for steel pipes. Alright. So let's move over here to this. So to get, we know we're taking out 45. And we knew we're doing 120. So that's 90 right now. So it needs to be 30. So this needs to go down to 30 per minute, right? So that'll go down to 66.67 to produce our steel ingots. So let's go ahead and move this and turn it. All right, where are you at? There we go. No, this is gonna go into, is it 2 or 1? So this is gonna do steel beams, and that does 60. So we're only gonna have enough to do 1 and probably a partial, right? So it's 45. That needs 15 more. And if we take 15, that only leaves 15 for that one. So I don't know that we can get this one down. To do 15. So that's 1/4. So is that like 4? Close. So yeah, that's, I don't know. We can leave it and then see. But we're gonna have to do what? A merger to a splitter. So we have to merge and then split, which is really gonna throw my things off. Yeah. Because I don't know if... I guess I could. That's going to stack everything on top. See that? I'm thinking that we just do a merger, and 4, is it really enough? I'm not sure that it is. So let's just do a merger here, and then when we get our Mark IIs, we'll be able to upgrade this and add more steel beams. And I know we're going to need more steel beams for other things like encased beams and those types of things. So I mean, we'll come across it when we come across it. 2. Right now I need pipes for the unlock of the hub. So, alright, we got that one set up. That's set up for steel pipes. That's set up for steel pipes. Then let's go ahead and do another merger here. Come on. And that one can stay. And let's do logistics to, not logistics, organization. My bad. Storage container. Right now we'll pipe them into there. As soon as it gets lined up. Let's do this one first. That way we can line this up. And then build. And somehow it's off. Alright, fine. There. There. Do one at a time here. Get rid of that. There we go. That looks better. Let's go from there. Alright. Now let's set up power poles. Power connections are in the back. So, and let's go ahead and give this one its own, and we'll set it on this side. And I put that in the center of that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and connect that, that. And this is going to go down there. That's going to connect there and there. And let's go ahead and bring this over here. I think I can reach from there. I need to split this out. So some needs to go. Let's get rid of this wall. And there. Connect there, and I can get here. And then let's move this. There. And go ahead and move this down here, and then grab the coal belt and then bring it back up. So plant that there. And now is that gonna reach? It's gonna reach. There we go. So let's grab that. And then all we'll have to do is bring up the iron and then connect the power. Let's see. Something else we gotta think about here is how we're gonna get all these connected here. I think what I'm gonna do is we know we're gonna have to do some lifts. So let's do a lift here, there, and there. And then maybe that's where we connect our iron. And then let's do splitters then on the others. And that will be our coal. Then we'll put it on this side of it so it won't interfere with our lifts. So that should clear. That there. There. Let's get our Mark II belts in. And somehow I'm off. Try this again. Put that there. Okay. Then let's get this belt. Yeah. When we get the walls with the holes in them for the conveyor belt holes, we'd use those and then straighten that up. So, alright, there's that coal. So, now it's time for the iron. So, we need to get lifts. And I think that's about the right height. This is going to be a little more trickier to get to. Fall down. Just a crude little steel plant just to get us going. And we're going to need it for our next level belts and minor Mark IIs, and I believe it's used in minor Mark IIs. Okay, so it's gonna be a little weird. I think that's actually down, but all right. And then let's do what I can do is I can do let's do it this way. And let's move that one that way. Let's do a merger in here. I think that'll work. I don't think we really need that merger in there because that's 45. Let's do in 30. 45. Maybe we will. 45. So yeah, that'll work. So we'll do belt here, do a belt here, and let's take that in there, and let's see, that looks good. Look at that. That's a once. Alright, time to find some power. Let's see, where is my nearest power? Should be one right there. There's one. So let's go ahead and run this. Actually, let's run it the other way. That way we can be here when it starts up. So there we go. And again, we can collect this one and then pipe it in too. So that is definitely a possibility to upgrade our steel. Alright, here we go. Now we'll just wait for everything to start piping in. This looks like a good spot to watch stuff come in. There's the first iron. So iron coming in that way. It is. Okay. Coal looks like it's starting to move. Just make sure that everything's like running. Still waiting. Come on, Cole, you can do it. Say these are gonna be all full before Cole gets here. It'll be nice when we get to minor Mark IIs. It will be nice. Yeah, down here. So that's getting it from two sides, so that shouldn't take very long. Okay. Alright, here comes the coal. There we go. This one's running now. So let's go this way. Here's our first steel. Steel's producing. Pipes coming through. Here's our first pipes. Outstanding. Alright. Well, let me just wait here for a bit and collect the pipes that we need so we can unlock the advanced steel. I'll bring you guys back when I have enough. I'll unlock that together, and then that'll be it for this episode. And then we need to decide what we're going to do on the next episode. So, yeah, we'll go figure that out. But while we're waiting, let's go ahead and do what we normally do and check off some of our stuff. So we've unlocked some stuff in the MAM. Oops, not an E. Let's X that. And then we got our steel factory started. So we'll go ahead and mark those. And as soon as we get 200 of these pipes, I'll run those over and bring you guys back and we'll unlock that. So we got the 200 steel pipes, so we're getting ready to put that in our hub. So there we go, and push the big red button.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use. An additional project park can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Thank you, Ada. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we're going to work on next. So select our next milestone. Paper tubes. I think we'll go ahead and set this one so we can get the increased storage container. Mark III belts would be nice. Lifts would be nice. Let's go ahead and set that for the next one. And we'll unlock that on the next episode. So I think hyper tubes. I'm not sure. Assembler and craft bench. So it needs to be done in the assembler, but I didn't see it in the assembler. So we just unlocked that. So, well, before we even leave, we have enough to dump in there now. Or, oh, we can't. We gotta wait for the pod to come back. Alright. So, yeah, let's leave it there, and then we need to figure out what we're going to do for the next episode. So got to really complete the stuff for this year coming up. So yeah, I am not exactly sure what we're going to work on in the next episode. Maybe we'll set up a Conterium plant to do some. Maybe we'll do a bunch of smaller little plants. We know we need to do the Conterium. We need to set up for some quartz. So we got lots of things we need to do with the quartz. For instance, the oscillators is a big one. So we want to get those going. So maybe it's some sort of oscillator plant. I think that would be nice, because then we could get the Explorer. Or we could get the explosive resonance. We're going to need, for the radio signal scanning, you know, that will be nice to search for the hard drives, and then we're going to need it for the radar technology anyway. So yeah, let's set up for oscillator plant on the next episode. That'll help us advance. So yeah, let's do that. So awesome. We'll make sure, like I always do, collect enough stuff for us to unlock some stuff in the MAM and the hub. We should have enough to do those at the very beginning of the next episode. So yeah, again, thank you guys for coming over to my Satisfactory Let's Play. I'm enjoying this. I enjoy this game, and then soon we're going to get to a point where I haven't been past, so it'll be all new for me. I haven't really advanced too far in the game before. Like, I've never made it to nuclear power, so you know, that'll be a first for me. So I'm sure there'll be a lot more issues, just like I did in the last episode with the coal power plant. But as you can see, perseverance, and we managed to get it corrected, and now we're moving on to steel. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for, you know, stopping by and viewing. I'm really gonna try to knock these episodes down to a half hour. It seems like, you know, people enjoy those, and you know, shorter times. I know people's lives are busy, and you know, devoting, you know, an hour and a half to watching somebody play Satisfactory is probably, you know, not conducive to some people. So I try to get these down to a half hour, and then if anything, we may do half a build and then finish up the build the next episode or whatever. So yeah, we'll see. But as you can see, the steel plant didn't take much just to get it set up. There is 2 more impure nodes, so I may toy with getting those on, because that'll give me another 60 iron. My problem will be the coal. So it'll be hard to get enough coal coming in to do that many iron. So, but yeah, enough of me rambling on. Thank you guys again for joining me. If you like what you've seen, let me know down below. Hit a thumbs up. You know, if you want to stay up to date with when I drop other Satisfactory Let's Play episodes, you know, hit that bell and, you know, subscribe to my channel. Very much appreciated. Shows me much love. Again, thank you guys. And remember, there's not always one way to do things. There's different ways to do things. So just be creative. Thanks again.